still accessible here at Robot Smashing League. These are a little smaller than the 200-pound plus bots you see on cable TV. 2 minutes on the clock. Heisenberg on the blue side. Cavorting Beastie on the red side. I'm not familiar with either of these bots with cool designs. I've got the thumbs up with 2 minutes on the clock, so this fight will start in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, both bots make their way out to center. Cavorting Beastie has, looks like some wedges on the front. Heisenberg also wedges on the front. Looks like it might have some kind of active weapon, but it's really hard to tell from right now. It might just be a control bot. Both these bots doing their best to kind of jockey for position. Neither one of them wants to give up a good push into the wall. They're both very low to the ground bots, so they're trying to entangle those front hooks and see which bot has the more traction, the more drive power. Bots kind of tug of war in the middle there for a second. Heisenberg did a good job for a second there, kind of pushing Cavorting Beastie around, Cavorting Beastie up on top of Heisenberg. Once again, they're back out to center, jockeying around. Ooh, there we go, good entanglement. It looks like these bots are like equally matched as they do a little pirouette in the center. They break it off so they can try and get back around to the sides. Heisenberg looks like it might have a little bit of a speed advantage, but it's hard to tell. It's having a really hard time pinning Cavorting Beastie, though, because Beastie just goes right up over the top of it. It's not getting hooked on whatever kind of forks are built into the Heisenberg's front there. Both these bots definitely looking to control the arena. They're trying to show aggression and pin their opponents. You remember, you can pin for up to 5 seconds up against a wall. Ooh, once again, another good push there as both bots don't want to give an inch. Oh, a good shove there. Looks like Cavorting Beastie got Heisenberg high-centered on itself, pins it into the wall, releases the pin after 5 seconds, and they return back out to center. Oh, there we go. Heisenberg gets, oh, just for a moment, Beastie manages to get out. Oh, looks like Beastie got underneath one of the forks of Heisenberg, gets a pin into the corner there for a second. There's only 20 seconds left in the match. Neither of these bots are going for high damage, so this one is going to go to the judges, so they're trying to impress as much as possible. 10 seconds remaining in the match. All right, Cavorting Beastie releases the pin, got another good one against Heisenberg there. 3 seconds left in the match, and that's time in the round. Excellent driving from both of these control bots. They did an excellent job keeping themselves out at center and pushing their opponents around. This one will go to a judge's decision. All right, they're cleaning out the arena after last fight. We're gonna have Cavorting Beastie on the blue side and Red Dragon on the red side. All right, Cavorting Beastie is the red bot on the blue side. Red Dragon is the red bot on the red side. 2 minutes on the clock. Looks like it's going to be a control matchup. We've got the fork style on the blue side and the wedge style on the red side. Got the thumbs up, so this fight will start in 3, 2, 1, go! Both bots immediately come out to center, trying to get a good shove on the other. Both these bots are going to want to get on the side of their opponents, both using their quickness and maneuverability to their advantage. Ooh, looks like Red Dragon gets a bit of a shove over on Beastie. Beastie doing a good job trying to keep its forks pointed towards Red Dragon. Red Dragon definitely going a little bit wider with its charges. Both of them want to using that maneuverability to their advantage. Oh, almost had a good push there at the moment. Red Dragon manages to dodge it. Red Dragon getting back on the side, both of them hanging out over in the far corner. Oh, Red Dragon goes right over the top of Beastie. Beastie having some trouble getting grip on Red Dragon. Probably going to need to get on the sides of it. Oh, there gets a good shove there, though. Shoves them across the arena, but doesn't quite get them into the pin. Red Dragon trying to line up another good charge. Ooh, goes up over the top of Beastie. Beastie shoves Red Dragon, but once again can't get it into the pin. Red Dragon then pushes it into the corner. 1 minute left in the match. Both bots trying to line themselves back up. You can see that Red Dragon's trying to line up these charges and hopefully get a good shove on Beastie. Beastie, unfortunately, is so low to the ground, it's having a hard time being pushed by Red Dragon. Beastie gets a good push on Red Dragon and then, oh, strands it in the corner, so gets the pin. And then after that, Red Dragon is stuck in the corner. If it can't get out of there, there will be a count out. Oh, it gets out with 2 seconds left in the count out. Never give up, folks. 30 seconds remaining. These bots are still fighting. Red Dragon might need to make up some points with the judges after that, but it is still in this fight. Beastie gets another pin on Red Dragon for the moment, manages to get that wheel stuck up in the air. All right, they separate back out, giving them another opportunity. Looks like the wheel was like high-centered in between the forks on Beastie on that last pin. 3 seconds remaining as both bots try to get some last-second impressions, and time in the round. Great fight from both competitors. All right, Cavorting Beastie loading into the blue side. Project Mayhem loading into the red side. I got the thumbs up with 2 minutes on the clock. This fight is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go! Wedge issue coming out from the side. All right. We got Cavorting Beastie coming out from the side, trying to use that armored wedge to corral Project Mayhem. Project Mayhem is, Project Mayhem got pinned into the near side there for a second. We will update the names on the screen in just a moment. Project Mayhem is the spinner bot over by the blue side, currently trying to generate some momentum. Cavorting Beastie on the is the red bot, who's using its armored wedge to give the full body spinner some difficulty and push it into the walls. You can see on Cavorting Beastie that front wedge is heavily armored. That's where a decent amount of its weight goes in order to ensure that it can survive hits from big weapons like Project Mayhem. Looks like Project Mayhem may have gotten into disabled. That's a knockout. Knockout for Cavorting Beastie. It used its armor to cause Project Mayhem to stop moving. Probably just the impact on the armor of Cavorting Beastie. Good fight from both bots. It's really cool to see a full body spinner like Project Mayhem. All right, Cavorting Beastie on the blue side, Ampere on the red side. 2 minutes on the clock, and I got the thumbs up. So this fight will start in 3, 2, 1, go! Cavorting Beastie has those front forks it wants to use to control the arena. Ampere has that vertical spinner. Done some damage throughout the day, but also has had to control the match with its front forks. So we'll definitely see how these drivers react to the different opponents. Minute 40 on the clock. You can see these front forks do sometimes give them a little bit of trouble with the damaged floor as the day goes on. Ampere having a hard time getting a good grip onto Cavorting Beastie. All right, Ampere is released from the pin. Cavorting Beastie once again. Oh, a nice pop there from Ampere, showing that its weapon is still dangerous. Ampere having a little bit of trouble getting the traction going forward. Gets pinned into the corner by Cavorting Beastie. Cavorting Beastie trying to strand it up into the corner. Gets another pin. Really corralling Ampere into that far corner. All right, another pin there. Ampere really needs to get out of the corner and try and get some hits in, but it's definitely struggling with that front right wheel, it looks like. Manages to get back out to center. Cavorting Beastie giving it a sporting chance. Cavorting Beastie, oh, gets a nice pop there, but sends Ampere back into that dreaded corner where it's been stuck most of this match. Oh, gets some decent pops, though. Definitely trying to still use that weapon to its advantage, but there goes Cavorting Beastie getting underneath Ampere once again. Just about 15 seconds remaining. Ampere really wants to get some good hits in, but it looks like Cavorting Beastie is doing a good job of controlling the arena and keeping it corralled, especially with that front right wheel, giving it some trouble. 5 seconds remaining in the match. That'll be one last pin, and that'll go to time. Time in the round. Cavorting Beastie does get the victory via judge's decision. All right, 2 minutes on the clock. We've got the thumbs up. This is the start of the quarterfinals. So this match will start in 3, 2, 1, go! Cavorting Beastie coming out from the side. Slam into the middle. Cavorting Beastie with those forks on the front have been giving people hard times all day. Slam, a former champion, is trying to capture another crown with that vertical spinner. Both these bots looking to control the arena, push each other into the corners if possible, against the walls for those pins. Neither bot wants to give an inch as they are spinning in the corner. A minute 30 left. Cavorting Beastie gets a good push on Slam, pushes it into the corner. And that counts down the pin. They release there. Slam gets out from the side, wants to hit it with that drum spinner. Get some good pops if it can. Cavorting Beastie showing that it is very durable. Oh, gets another good slam there as they lock horns and they start spinning in the middle again. Oh, a nice little pop there. Flips over Cavorting Beastie. Another one by Slam flips it back. Oh, again, these little pops are definitely helpful, showing that it's trying to be aggressive. Under a minute remaining. Cavorting Beastie reorienting itself after that last pop. All right, they lock horns again. In the middle, looks like Cavorting Beastie gained a little bit of an edge that time. All depends on where those forks hit on both bots, where they're going to get the most traction. Cavorting Beastie gets stuck on the wall a little bit. Looks like, oh yeah, it was not a full stick, so they didn't need to unstick it. Slam gives chase, both of them in the middle there. Ooh, some good pops as Slam gets underneath Cavorting Beastie. Cavorting Beastie, oh! Slams head to head, and Slam gets popped over, but does get to right itself on the wall. Cavorting Beastie going for a pin right here towards the end here. Slam manages to get out of it though. 5 seconds remaining. And that is time. Time in the round. Good driving from both competitors. This one's gonna go to the judges. And moving on to the semifinals is Cavorting Beastie. Cavorting Beastie gets the win. All right, next up is your antweight semifinal. Number 1, Cavorting Beastie and Ampere. Cavorting Beastie and Ampere, make your way to the box. We're gonna have Cavorting Beastie on the blue side, Ampere on the red side. Remember, the winner goes to the finals, and the not winner will make it to the 3rd place match. I got the thumbs up, so this fight's gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go! This is your first of 2 antweight semifinals here at the Robot Smashing League in Hastings. Ampere has got Cavorting Beastie in the corner, popping it up with that vertical spinner. Cavorting Beastie using those forks to try and defend itself, which have given so many bots trouble throughout the day. Ampere doing a good job of getting onto the sides of Cavorting Beastie. Gets it into the corner there for a second and pops it up some more. That vertical spinner definitely finding its mark. Oh, wow! Ampere didn't want to win that way, tried to give it another hit, but it's still stuck. The countout has started. Those forks split in just the right way to stick the bot up in the air. And that's a knockout! Knockout win for Ampere. We'll see Cavorting Beastie again in the 3rd place match, but Ampere makes it to the finals.